Okay, here's another one, slightly easier to read. The histogram represents the times that a number of runners took to complete a race. So remember, it's the areas of these bars that represent the number of people, not the heights of the bars. 10 runners completed the race in under 20 minutes. How many runners completed the race? So those are the ones that completed the race in under 20 minutes. And you can count how many little squares that is. In fact, if you count it, it's 100 little squares, and we're told that that represents 10 runners because it says in the question that 10 runners completed the race in under 20 minutes. So 100 squares represent 10 runners. So a single square must be 0.1 of a runner. And in the whole thing, there's 700 squares, so that must represent 70 runners. So the answer is 70. Another question. The histogram shows the distribution of fitness ratings for a group of young soldiers. Soldiers with a fitness rating of 42 and 56 are classified as average. Calculate an estimate of how many soldiers are classified as average. Well, the thing about this question is that it doesn't give you any indication anywhere how many soldiers there are that they've considered. We don't know whether there's 100 soldiers or 1,000 soldiers in this diagram. So what information have we got? We've got that each block is, well, you probably can't read that, but it says 62.5 small squares, 100 small squares, 150 small squares, 37.5 small squares, and 25 small squares. And the ones that are average between 42 and 56 is represented by 142.5 small squares. So the ones that are average are 142 small squares out of a total of 375 small squares in the whole diagram. Now remember, we don't know whether it's 10 or 1,000 or 1,000,000 soldiers in the whole thing, so we can't give an answer that is a number of soldiers. The best we can do is work out 142.5 out of 375 as a percentage. So 142.5 over 375 times 100 to make a percentage comes to 38%. So we estimate that 38% of soldiers are classified as average.